Hello, my name is Eliza Redway. Thank you for taking the time to listen and sit in on my presentation on the positive impact of fitness activity tracking technology on employee productivity. It is my goal that by the end of my presentation, my recommendation will be strongly considered for implementation with your employees at Primrose Corporate located in Atlanta, Georgia. My educational background actually began in psychology as it was what I studied during my undergraduate career. After graduation, I began work at a Primrose school in Virginia as a preschool teacher. I was then promoted to their sole office administrator and am currently working there. Currently, I am pursuing my master's in human resource analytics and management. Given my experience with Primrose schools and my knowledge in human resources, I consider myself adequate to recommend and assist with implementation of technology within your corporate offices. Your mission statement to employees states, "We empower people to reach their full potential." We can take this mission statement and the concept of full potential and break it down into segments. Full potential in a workplace may include attendance hours, workplace productivity on a daily basis, and meeting deadlines and goals. Given the abundant amount of time that individuals spend in their workplace, however, it is important to consider individual full potentials that do not involve the workplace as well. Goals for full potential for individuals may stretch beyond their workplace and include full potential for their physical and psychological health goals. The stakeholders present at this consultation include Joe Kirshner, who is the CEO of Primrose Corporate, Steve Clementi, who is the Senior Executive in charge of Leadership and Management, and Gloria Julius, who is the Vice President of Professional Development. Gloria Julius and her team will probably be the most effective in implementing the technology and seeing the workplace improvement. Although you, the stakeholders, are already well aware, this slide provides a history of Primrose Schools and of Primrose Corporate. In 1982, Primrose Schools were founded by Paul and Marcy Irwin in Atlanta, Georgia. By 1998, Primrose had grown and became nationally accredited for its curriculum and for its child care services. Currently, there are over 375 privatized Primrose schools nationwide. Primrose Corporate is currently located in Atlanta, Georgia, and has over 150 employees working on site to improve quality of the business and to grow the Primrose name. My recommendation to you, Primrose Corporate, is that you implement the use of fitness tracking technology with your employees, who remain mostly sedentary during their workday, in order to increase workplace productivity. The use of this technology should moderately increase revenue, minorly lower operating costs, specifically the costs of health insurance, and increase employee health and morale. A wearable activity tracker is a device usually worn on the wrist or attached to the clothing that is able to monitor fitness-related metrics. These metrics may include active minutes, calorie consumption, heart rate, and sleep quality. On the next slide, I will provide my specific technology recommendation for your employees. The specific technology that I recommend implementing at Primrose Corporate is the Fitbit Inspire. The Inspire has the average fitness tracker technology capabilities, which are listed below, but also has an averaging 5-day battery life, the capability to be used while swimming, and it provides reminders to move while sedentary. The real question then becomes, why Fitbit over another company? Fitbit has been around for 12 years, headquartered in San Francisco, and provides reliable technology that allows individuals to meet their health goals. Fitbit also currently has a corporate wellness program that it encourages corporate employers to use. This can be easily transferred to your company. Although the Inspire is $100 per person, this is actually the average cost of a fitness activity tracking technology. Finally, Fitbit data is already compatible with the workplace technologies that you have, should employees choose to self-report their data. Some of the strengths of using the Fitbit in your company include the fact that your company already supports employee full potential through its mission statement. In addition, we already know from studies that physical and mental health are correlating factors that have a large impact on employee attendance and productivity. Opportunities with this technology include the ability to motivate and assist employees with their personal health goals, all while lowering your insurance costs. Finally, we have the ability to increase overall company health, attendance rates, and employee morale. Weaknesses to this implementation may include employee turnover, eventually requiring a higher budget as more Fitbit purchasing becomes necessary. Another weakness could be the intrinsic lack of motivation to wear the technology at work and at home. Threats to the concept of implementing the Inspire are employees refusing to self-report their health data with the company and refusing to engage with the technology, which could even eventually lead to employees leaving the company. The first employees that should have the Inspire implemented into their workplace are the customer service representatives. The nature of their job is already sedentary and stressful as they are responding to inquiries via phone and email on a daily basis for 8 hours. Some of their main roles include answering inquiries for families who currently do not have a child enrolled at a Primrose school, answering complaints from current families and employees of Primrose schools nationwide, and answering requests, again from Primrose families and employees nationwide. Finally, the customer service representatives send said information to specific franchise owners for them to follow up with the matter on a localized basis. For best possible results, this technology does need to be implemented in phases at your company. As previously mentioned, this technology will first be implemented with your customer service representatives. First, we will host a meeting with the customer service representatives, and in this meeting, we will discuss health risks of sedentary behavior and the option to implement the Inspire in their department. After the meeting, we will only provide Inspires to those who show interest and will monitor their self-reported data for 3 months. If data is reported consistently, we will provide Inspires to the rest of the department and monitor data as well as their productivity in the department for 6 months. Next, in Phase 3, we will provide Inspires to all departments in the Georgia offices and again, monitor data and productivity for 12 months. If all goes well, productivity and employee health should increase, and we will consider this a steady state. When the implementation is in a steady state, there will be both financial and non-financial benefits to both the employees and to you, the employer. Non-financially, the Inspire will motivate individuals to meet their personal exercise goals and to have an awareness of their calorie consumption. Over time, physical health and psychological health benefits will increase. Finally, the employees will increase their attendance and will build morale with each other while using this technology. Financially speaking, when employees become healthier and spend slightly less time being sedentary in their workplace, not only will their attendance increase, but so will their productivity. For customer service representatives alone, this may mean increasing customer satisfaction, but overall, this should increase revenue for all Primrose corporate departments. Finally, over time, insurance costs for the company will go down as employee overall health increases. Outcomes for the eventual use of technology in the entire company include moderately increased revenue, as all departments are attending work more often and are able to increase department productivity. For the customer service department alone, increased productivity may mean responding to inquiries and complaints in a faster and more effective method. This may provide Primrose schools with new customers and with a higher retention rate for their current customers. Operating costs for the business will only lower minorly due to the cost of the technology. But given the increase of the revenue, the cost of the technology seems well worth your time. In addition, there are non-financial outcomes that will also improve your business. Employee physical and mental health will increase with the regular use of the Fitbit technology. In addition, employees will be able to build a healthy morale with one another given a technology that they are able to use that provides a non-work related connection between them. Providing the Fitbit Inspire to your employees in Atlanta, Georgia does have associated risks. Implementation risks include employees refusing to self-report their data within the company. Should employees refuse to share their data, the correlation between health and company productivity becomes unmeasurable. Second, if employees choose not to wear the company-provided technology on a regular basis, their increase in their health, attendance, or productivity can no longer be attributed to the technology purchased. There are ways to mitigate these risks, including ensuring that self-reported data is both minimal and confidential. This will increase the likelihood that the data will be shared from your employees. Finally, providing business-related benefits such as bonuses or paid time off through healthy competition could motivate employees to wear the company-provided technology on a more regular basis. In closing, I would like to thank you again for listening to this presentation on the impact that the Fitbit Inspire can have on your company. As a brief summary, I will remind you that sedentary work and lifestyle can have health risks. These risks include increased likelihood for cardiovascular disease, psychological disorders, and certain types of cancer. With decreased health, employees will have to take more time off of work and their time at work will be less productive. That being said, with the implementation of the Inspire by Fitbit, you have the capability to increase overall employee health and, in turn, increase employee productivity, which provides multiple benefits within your company.